guys, MTech Guy here, and today we're going to take a look at something that you need to be checking every now and again if you own one of these cars. Now this is something that does easily get overlooked, and I'll be honest with you, it's something that I have overlooked myself. Now as we know, these vehicles don't come with a spare wheel, they don't even come with a space saver. All we've got is a can of foam and a compressor in the back there, in the boot. So let's go take a look, eh? Right, I'm not sure that I trust this little rubber piece here. I always feel like this is going to snap back and bite me in the back of the head. But anyhow, if you break down with a flat tyre and you open the boot up, this is what you've got staring you in the face. No spare wheel, no space saver. We've got the compressor here and we've got this can of foam right here. So if you have got a flat tyre, hopefully this is going to get you back on the road just so you can drive far enough to get to a tyre shop, get yourself sorted. And to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about having this. I know it's weight saving, not having the spare wheel in the back there, but I do remember the old BMWs, like the old E30s, and you'd have not only a space saver in the back, but you'd have an actual fifth alloy wheel, so you might have 14-inch, 15-inch basket weave BBSs all round, and you'd have a fifth one here, exactly the same as the other four. The good old days, eh? And they're long gone. But anyhow, we've got this can of foam here that makes up part of your repair kit for a puncture repair, or temporary puncture repair. Now this is what you want to be keeping an eye on, you want to be checking it from time to time, is this has an expiry date on it. So if we check this one here, you can see this is the 4th 2022, so this is actually expired. I'm filming this in February 23. Now even when you've inspected the expiry date, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, it's only a few months over, she'll be right, it'll be fine, but that's probably not a good approach, because this has like a liquid goo inside of it, and over time it can start to go off and it'll start going from its liquid state to a solid state, and then when you come to use it, if it is in that sort of going into its solid state, it's not going to flow properly into your tyre, and then you're going to end up stranded. And also if you leave it for too long, it'll solidify that much inside of there, and this isn't really a proper pressure vessel, and what can happen is these have been known to explode, so you can end up with a face full of this stuff, and it ain't going to be pretty if that happens. So you want to be making sure that your can of foam is in date, because you don't want to end up stranded. And like myself, I live here on the South Island of New Zealand, and especially if I head further south and I'm driving in the mountains, there's no phone reception, and often you can drive for a long period of time and not even see another vehicle on the road. So you get a puncture, you can be stranded and you've got to sort yourself out, so you're relying on this thing to do its job properly. So when I first bought my M5, this had actually been used and it was missing the can of foam, so I went straight down to the dealer, bought a brand new one. Now that was about 4 years ago, and these do normally have about a 4-year shelf life, and if I remember rightly it was around about 100 New Zealand dollars, something like that, so not too bad. So if yours is expired, head down to your main dealer and they'll be able to sort you out with a new one. And nowadays I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with the old one, probably dispose of it responsibly. Guys, I don't know what's going on nowadays. Just make sure your can of foam's in date to save yourself a headache further down the road. Now if you found the video interesting or useful, don't forget to give it a like, and make sure you go and check out the rest of my YouTube channel for more BMW DIY content. I'm MTech Guy, thanks a lot for watching.